again. There we go. Got it. Add sources. Yes. So back to the. Okay, let's start this over again. Once I get my Pacific Windows, I had to restart it one more time. There you go. Now I got it.
Right, you need to close your VRC menu so people can see me, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm working on it. Sorry. Do you need me to?
Anyway, guys,
Let me show your name.
I'm known as Funny Fox, so you don't have to show me name. There was a bit of miscommunication regarding one of Shannon's posts here. We're going to address it right now.
So I'm going to go into detail here myself so that everyone understands the situation. So what happened?
Could you hide my name, please?
Oh, yep. If it would let me, hold on. So I'm going to go into detail a little bit myself. Stupid thing. So I'm going to go into detail myself of this situation. So what happened between me and Jazzy was a miscommunication. See, there was someone that was going to Jazzy about information that they weren't telling Jazzy the full evidence. Now,
We don't say names.
well, so basically this person was caught doing things not once, not twice, not 3 times, but repeatedly caught doing inappropriate things with underage people. And I mean minors, full on. Now, what happened was that they weren't telling Jazzy why I was after them or what was really going on. They were only telling Jazzy I was bullying them, which was incorrect. They were only doing that to manipulate people. They were manipulating, trying to explain that they were doing something they were not doing, actually. And behind that scene, I was still investigating them. Under the fact that I found out there were multiple, and I mean multiple minors that were involved in this situation, I thought Jazzy was aware of it, and I called Jazzy a P3 because I thought they were protecting them. And under that detail,
I knew nothing at the time.
And Jazzy was unaware, and when I tried to contact Jazzy on Discord, instead of trying to talk to me, Jazzy blocked me. And I got a little agitated.
I went into a panic attack. I was tired. I went into a panic attack. I was exhausted.
Multi, be quiet. Just because my stream's breaking, you be quiet. Multi's picking on us in chat, sorry. But like I said, I called him a P3, thinking that he was, because multiply of what I've gone through in investigations on my own terms, is that a lot of P3s protect each other. So I thought Jazzy was aware of everything that was going on, and I went after Jazzy, calling him a P3, not knowing what was actually going on behind Jazzy either. And Jazzy didn't know what was going on either themselves. So under that part is I went after Jazzy for that. And Jazzy is not that, only because of the miscommunication.
I'm just impartial. I'm very impartial.
They only told Jazzy that I was so-called bullying them, but that was incorrect. It was very incorrect. And they were doing that to manipulate the party to walk free of what they've done. It was to try to manipulate people. And I do have recordings of everything that person has said, including manipulations and etc. The person has admitted to manipulating, which I don't know if you need me to send you the video again. But again, the person is openly...
I've seen it.
They have manipulated Jazzy into thinking that I was only bullying them. In reality, it was false. It was to cause
and the thing is, the way if I may, reacted is because I don't like bullies. Shannon, you know this, okay? I was accusing you, but sorry, I don't like bullies, right? I was only told half the story. I didn't know everything.
Correct. Correct. And you should have came and got everything instead, too. And again,
It was just it was the moment that happened. I just woke up. I just finished work. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning for me.
right. But again, it happens to everybody, and it shouldn't have gone the way it went. And I will openly say this: that when I communicated to you on Discord, you should have, instead of blocking me, said, "Hey, what's really going on?" Because I'm being told this and this. You should have asked everything instead of just dragging it into a situation where you made me think that you were P3, because a lot of P3s protect each other.
I investigated them, as you know.
Right, but again, they've done a lot of wrong.
Hello, Peaches. It's good to see you again. I'm just looking at your chat on. Sorry.
But going there, Jazzy did nothing there. It was on me as the miscommunication.
The thing is, right, people have been messaging me because of your statements of what you said.
Correct.
This is why this video is happening.
Right. And I'll say this again too.
I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm not annoyed. I'm just saying,
Communication does fail.
you agreed to clear out.
Yeah. And I will openly say this too. Communication does fail a lot of people. That includes myself. That includes Jazzy. It doesn't mean anybody. Hey, I will send you and Jazzy some stuff later. What do you mean? Huh? I guess Wolves has more evidence for us, but it doesn't matter on that right now. So, long story short.
Frankly, can I just say, I'm done with the drama. I'm done with the drama. I don't want any more part of it.
Screenshots.
I'll be friends, but I don't want any more.
But Jazzy, can I also say something too, though? He did manipulate you, though. That should be something that I should say, though.
Some people have been doing. A lot of people have been. We know the names. We're not going to mention them yet again. We're not going to mention names.
I'll say this from my point of view, though.
I'm just tired of being pulled into it. I'm just tired of being pulled into it.
No, I agree with that. All the way. Nobody should be pulled into any of this. And unfortunately, the other party is the one pulling people in, falsely trying to call people bullies. And frankly, this is between him and I.
I was in protective mode.
This is between him and I.
And you know, Shining, I've even been protective of you. You know that.
I'm aware. Sorry, I was trying to finish what I was saying now.
But anyway.
But, as I was saying real quick. As I was previously stating, though, this is between me and the other party. This does not involve anyone else. So again, when stuff like I say out, that's up to you whether you block the person, whether you stay with the person. But if you need the full context, give it a couple of days and let us figure out what's actually going on. Because sometimes communication fails. Now what's going on with me and the other party that Jazz got manipulated by, that is on him for manipulation. He just manipulated, not telling him why I'm after him, why I attacked him, why I said what I needed to say, why I called him when he called. Because he wanted to leave those parts out. And again, I will be in the recordings of this too. I will be putting all the screenshots of my messages and partials of the videos of where we basically have evidence of him admitting to doing things underage. I have all those recordings. Those will be put in here as a point of view of what the person's doing. So that you guys understand that I'm not playing these games with people. I am sick of drama myself. But I have to keep getting dragged into it. I start fucking college, not even less than 10 days. Literally, on the second, less than 10 fucking days, I start college. And I have to deal with dumbass, kitty-ass behavior from people who think they're fucking better than everyone else.
It's basically getting childish, but it's beyond childish.
The only reason I announced it to my server is so people understand the situation. That's why I deleted it from my server. And so that people understand that this shit's getting annoying. People should not have to sit there and, hey, look, knock your shit off. I do not encourage people to bully. I do not encourage people to go bring shit to other people's attention. I don't encourage harassment. And at this point, people going to Jazzy, I consider that harassing them because of the fact that they don't want to have to keep hearing what's going on. Y'all are bringing it to their attention because of what? Because y'all think it's okay?
I did my piece a long time ago. I'm not going to mention what it was. I did my piece a long time ago.
Right. And again, shit happens, but guess what? The past is the fucking past now. Me and Jazzy has talked it out. Me and Jazzy has spoke. This other party, though, and I will say this, I've helped them thick and thin and just to be backstabbed. So again, you should not sit there and do the shit you did. I'm here trying to talk it out with Jazzy. I talked it out with Jazzy yesterday and the day before that, and Jazzy and I have spoke. We have decided to talk it out. We have decided to communicate and actually talk about it.
I was a bit apprehensive.
Because after that, we talked on VR, and right before I got in VR to talk with them about it, I made the post. And that is my mistake. I should have came and actually tried to talk to them more, but the problem was is they blocked me on Discord, so I was worried about them blocking me on VR. And at that point, people would have kept going to Jazzy until Jazzy eventually actually did come to me and talk to me. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted Jazzy to see that the parts that needed to be said were the fact that they were going to ruin that problem. And I didn't want Jazzy involved in this, really. That's why I didn't tell Jazzy what was going on between me and the other party. I kept Jazzy the fuck out of it. Jazzy did not need to be involved. So again, if you're going to involve somebody and manipulate them, just know that I am already investigating people myself that are doing it. There are multiple parties I'm watching. There are multiple people that are being watched. So again, do not manipulate people into trying to get what you want. Enough's enough. Jazzy and I are clear of things. Jazzy and I have talked it out. Jazzy and I are good. So, Jazzy is staying out of this.
I'm just a fun-loving fox on the internet who like to entertain. You know, I like to be friends with everybody, and I hate that everybody... Well, I don't hate people. Let me just rephrase that.
You're bad, I'm not.
Let me just rephrase that. I don't believe in hate. But let me just say, I just want everybody to get along. If they can't get along, then fuck off.
I'm the same way. I forgive people all the fucking time. It's Jazzy, you see it between me and Ovola Chaos. How many times have I forgiven that motherfucker over and over and over again?
That's between you and him.
Right, but I am very, very forgivable. I forgive people.
But that's between you and him.
No, I know, but I'm using him as an example, though. You are correct, but again, like I said, this is between me and the other party. So again, if you don't like it, buzz the fuck off and stay out of it. Do you need anything else you need to say before I end the live?
And keep me out of your bullshit.
That too. Jazzy wants no part of this shit. That includes the 3 parties.
I try to be friends to everybody.
Drag Jazzy into it, and I will be talking to one of those parties already. So, anything else you need to say before I end the live? Get some rest.
Guys, look after each other. Guys, look after each other. I love you all. Thank you for joining in. Sorry, I went to the streamer mode. Sorry.
I'm gonna press the button so it doesn't give
Sorry, I went to the streamer mode. Sorry.
Well, I'm trying not to let it go for more than an hour, so that's why I'm trying to push the stream away. You know? But no, it is getting ridiculous, personally. Oh, Multi just got online. It is requesting.
I want to join us there too. Candace is tighter, you say? I have no idea. No